And I'm unmuted.
Well done. Good job.
Somebody info dumped on the Transvian subreddit about half of the lore of Rain World. I'm glad I don't understand any of it, because that could have spoiled the game for me. Could have.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna start like 1 minute early. There we go.
Really excited for you to actually experience more Rain World.
Yep.
It's so good.
And I've got to figure out what I'm actually gonna shiny hunt since, goodbye, Delibird Outbreak. Well, that works. Sneasel.
Quick.
There's a Sneasel outbreak.
Work.
Let's go.
That does, in fact, work.
I'm actually, like, pretty cool with Sneasel. This is a terrible place for this outbreak, though.
Oof. I hate to see it.
I am on a cliffside.
Oh.
And I slid all the way down the cliff.
Uh-oh.
This is the worst place I have ever seen for an outbreak.
Multiverse.
Which Pokemon should I even use for this? Lucy? Question mark? Nope, not Lucy. Poor Lucy. Just got her ass handed to her.
Yup.
Alright. Do your thing. Done, done.
Do the thing.
Do the thing. Yeah, this is an awful spot for this outbreak. I'm only getting like maybe 7 Sneasel spawns at a time.
Oh, it's so bad.
If even that many. Because that's 6. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, that's only 6.
Pain.
But I'm hoping that we nab this quick.
So you can get back to business as usual.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
Figuring out which thing I'm gonna do next in the badge quest. That's business as usual.
Sure is.
Is that orange or is that pink on that Frostlass? Is that ribbon orange or
it would
pink?
help if I... It would help if I had your stream pulled up.
I think it's orange, but I can't tell. I think that's its normal coloration.
Not a clue. That's way too far away.
Yep, that's the regular one. Oh, of course! The worst possible ability for the Dunsparce. Don't get me wrong, it's great that I'm always going to be able to run away from Pokemon. Unless spell tag.
What do you mean spell tag?
Sorry, that's the item. Stuff like Mean Look.
Yeah.
Or Arena Trap. Counteracts the ability of Runaway.
Yep.
Which makes it an ability that's virtually pointless.
Only virtually pointless.
Well, I mean, in practice, it's really great, except for those scenarios. Pokemon with Mean Look and Pokemon with Arena Trap.
Yeah, those do tend to be pretty obnoxious.
Okay, now the outbreak is actually occurring. And the number of Sneasel is starting to go down. That is a horde of Sneasel.
So many of them.
Maybe I was being a little harsh on this area for an outbreak.
I'd say, yeah, you probably were.
Considering it forced all of them to spawn in one spot.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're almost all gone again.
Time to summon more.
I need to actively go through my Pokemon's moves here soon.
Yeah.
It's about time for a move update.
Well, when is it not?
Fair. Definitely getting lower. We're almost there.
More.
Good news is that this is another pink shiny that is incredibly easy to spot. I would know.
True.
Oh! Yay! Thank you for the Prime sub, honey. It's a very easy one to spot. I would absolutely know, because I have like 5 shiny Sneasels.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Don't forget to put the music.
Info on stream.
Correct. Give me a moment. For some reason it turns off every time I end stream and doesn't put up the screen capture. Every time. There we go. We are almost to the point where I stop.
Almost. Not quite, but almost.
Oh, there we go.
Look how Dum-Dum's first pops up its body.
Yeah.
It's so goofy.
He's just a guy.
He sure is.
Because America run, no dun-dun.
What?
America runs on Duncan. America run,
You're
no
silly.
dun-dun. There's an entire subreddit devoted to posts like that. Spubby. r/Spubby.
Very silly, girly.
Because of somebody's shitpost where they photoshopped the Subway logo to say Spubby. And photoshopped the motto, or like the slogan on it of Eat Fresh to say Eef Freef. God tier shitpost.
I'm just over here shaking my head at this.
Okay.
Just when I think I've managed to actually understand some of the silly.
That one is just me memeing.
I know, but still.
You can take the girl away from the silly, but you can't take the silly away from the girl.
This is true.
I mean, look at your wife.
True. My wife is a silly.
She is the silliest girl we know.
And it's not even close.
I may be silly, but I will never match the amount of freakish silliness. Alex! Hi!
Alex!
Hi! Slide. At this point, we definitely need to get Dash next. So we do cloth.
Yeah.
I wish there was a good flat bit of land that I could put a picnic table down on.
Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it?
Yes. Your things might slide off the table if you try to have a picnic on a slope like this.
Imagine trying to have a picnic on a sloped surface.
Yep. Yep, imagine. Oh, wait.
Imagine.
Drawing and writing D&D notes. Wanted the chill vibes to help focus. It was a rough day, but I got new books. Ooh. What kind of books did you get? Ooh.
Ooh, coloring book.
Gay romance book.
I'll be right back.
A thriller ghost story about an all-boys boarding school where the principal kills everyone. That's certainly a plot. Yes. Anyone psychic and we got it. The boy of... Ah! Valid. Ooh. That does sound good, honey. We'll do that next time. Having to tell myself no coloring / reading until notes are done, which is sad, but otherwise they'll never get done. You know what? You have far more discipline than I do, because I couldn't even tell myself that without getting distracted. Got distracted. No, I get that. When invites and muffins are like, yeah, I'm not gonna focus with them, I'll come in here, it's more chill. Aww. I appreciate you coming and joining us here. Our vibe tends to be a little bit more chill than Viking and Muffin. Maybe just a tad. You know, talking about books, and specifically the gay fiction, reminds me of my older sister. Or rather, my older sibling. Since she's gender fluid. Well, we appreciate it. Oops. Trying to remember. Yeah, I definitely like the summer look best. My older sibling loves LGBTQ plus books. And while I also enjoy LGBTQ identity books, unfortunately, my kind of gay is not the kind of gay most people are into, since I am the woman kind of gay. Aww. I happen to really like sapphic fiction. And Celeste and I have gotten each other into Girls Love comics. There are a couple of really good webcomics about people with trans identities. And she and I have both gotten super into those. I'm glad that you're enjoying your books. I need to read more often because it's been so long. I used to love reading. Coffee's trying to get me to read Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. Put it off a bit longer now. To be fair, those books are dense. They are very dense. They're so dense. I look at it and brain goes, fuck this. You don't know the half of it. One of my friends from my old job started getting me into, Brandon Sanderson's novels. Those books are also very dense. The Wheel of Time was the series he got me hooked on. And I ended up listening to the audiobook versions of the first 5 books in that series, and there are 14 of those books. 14 of them! But they're so good. If Kofi hasn't read through those books, I highly recommend them. Ooh. That's like the best. Is when you find out there's a ton more content for something you really enjoy. Whee! $15, missing 5. There was a gift that Emily and I gave my older sibling. Oh, okay, good. Well, the cats are good. There was a gift we gave my older sibling. I can't remember if it was last Christmas or the Christmas before that. Basically, we gave my older sibling a barcode scanner. Refused to read past the 14th because they killed off the main character. Ooh, no. "10 years and I still haven't read it. Oh, no." We gave my older sibling a barcode scanner for Christmas either last year or the year prior. And basically... Oh, awesome. Both of the cats are up there. So that my older sibling could scan all of the barcodes of their book collection. So they could actually organize all of it on their entire collection using, like, Google Sheets or Microsoft. Yeah, it was several years ago now. But it's just to help organize a collection. If you have a lot of books, it's a great way to do that. God. Funny story. Tell me. D&D Sunday, I went to go write a note down after killing stealth rolls, and we got 1,000 worth of gems. Nice. So I was writing, I couldn't remember how to spell jewels. Oh no! Oh gosh, no! Alex, no! You're right though, that is pretty funny. Still teasing me about it, but in my defense I was still hungover and working on 5 hours of sleep. I will say, 5 hours of sleep is fairly good, all things considered. I'm really happy that you seem to be getting slightly more sleep lately. Because the last time I talked to you, you were not sleeping very well. Oh, yep. That's fair. Tater is telling me the election is looking good today. We're still not sleeping great, max 4 to 5 hours, but I think now stuff with coffee has been sorted. I'll sleep better. I won't be stressing over it anymore. That's good. I'm glad that you're all doing fine. 4 to 5 hours is better than it was. Far better, but still not within my normal with my chronic shit. I'll take it. No, that... Yeah, I absolutely get that. Emily used to struggle with... She used to struggle with her sleep cycle a lot. Insomnia's a bitch. I've dealt with it before too, so... chronically tired all the time yet can't sleep. Ooh, yep, I feel that on a personal level. Back to notes. Okay. Get some work done. We'll be here. Okay. Something I didn't think about was what other outbreaks there were. Whole lot of nothing, it looks like.
That took longer than I had hoped.
Oh, you're fine. I'm gonna try and get at least halfway into session by 6 a.m. Ideally, get some super cute moments right up between Bella and Oak, my friends, having a little romance arc. Aww. Whew. Were you getting something?
Getting clothes out of the dryer.
Gotcha.
And then getting tea.
Ooh.
And a cookie.
Cookie!
Mm-hmm. Oatmeal chocolate chip.
Yes!
I gotta say, having an oatmeal cookie with chocolate chips in it instead of raisins, much better cookie.
I love chocolate chips, but I do also like oatmeal raisin cookies. Makes me sad. I love oatmeal chocolate
I'm
chip.
just not a fan of oatmeal raisin.
And you're allowed that opinion.
Well, I'm sorry, my opinion makes you sad.
Okay. You are correct. It did make me sad.
Well, I'm sorry.
I'm crying. How dare you?
I'm sorry.
I'm crying because I'm tired. But you made me cry.
I'm sorry.
Sneasel outbreak has kind of stagnated.
Rip.
I am struggling with this one because of how poorly placed it is.
Yeah. That happens.
Toaster!
Toaster!
I like oatmeal raisin when I know it's oatmeal raisin.
Yeah, that's also accurate and valid.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I don't usually get confused between the two. Because if I bite into an oatmeal cookie, I typically expect raisin.
Fair enough.
Now, something that makes me very sad is that because Emily's not, like, huge on chocolate chips unless it's in a chocolate chip cookie, we can't have banana bread with chocolate chips in it. It makes me very sad. Because I love banana bread with chocolate chips every once in a while. You come into my house and disrespect my chocolate chips!
Wow, Emily. That's such a... that you're entitled to your own opinion. But, like, that is such a terrible opinion. I'm just gonna say it. You're entitled to that opinion, but it is a terrible opinion.
Everyone is entitled to their own wrong opinions.
Exactly.
Meanwhile, I am an absolute gremlin and will eat chocolate chips directly out of the bag.
The temptation to grab the bag of chocolate chips from the freezer and take a handful out of it.
Thank
Toaster
you.
gets it. I am half tempted to go upstairs and grab a handful of chocolate chips from the bag that's in the freezer.
I am oftentimes a gremlin. There are a lot of foods that I'll just grab out of the bag and eat directly.
Mm-hmm. You're literally just doing that earlier, Toaster.
Chocolate chips are one.
Chocolate chip.
I will eat pickles directly out of a jar. That's another
Most
one.
trans febs do that, Nova.
Yes.
That's not that unique.
Tortillas. Directly out of the bag. That one might just be me.
That's probably just you.
Still cold. I'm not even, like, getting cheese out of the bag. I'm going into the fridge to get tortillas.
Toaster? Excuse me? What?
You know what? No, I kind of get that. I kind of get that one, actually. Yeah, I absolutely get that.
Fair enough.
The one that I'm kind of ashamed of is paper.
I'm sorry,
Yes, paper.
Nova.
Like, in high school, if I was using a notebook, like a spiral notebook, and had to tear a page out of it, there's always that little, like, bit where it's still connected to the spirals. That one strip of paper, I would, like, eat that. Thank you! Toaster gets it!
Toaster, I'm just in disbelief. Nova, I'll get the spray bottle for you.
I don't think that's going to have the effect on me that you think it will.
It doesn't have the effect on Raven that I would expect either. He just fucking drinks it. The gremlin.
It's flavored paper. Yeah, the cupcake wrappers and muffin wrappers. That's valid. The spiral notebook is a little odd. I am never certain on if Snom is shiny or not.
Not the Snom.
Not the Snom Nom. I'm pretty sure the head of Snom is slightly yellowish.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. And Frosmoth's shiny is purple-ish, question mark?
Greenish.
Green.
Piss moth, basically.
Ew. Ew.
I mean, am I wrong, Nova?
No. It's not quite as bad as Pissfish. Poor Dondozo got done dirty.
Dondozo's a fucking egg fish, though.
Fair.
It's too bright of a yellow to be considered piss fish. It's egg fish.
I disagree, but fair.
You can disagree all you want, but that's how I look at it.
I grew out of it, but I would also eat crowns and erasers as a kid. Erasers I get. I kind of get erasers, actually. We're trying to teach my daughter not to eat the crayons, though.
Crayon.
To be fair, my daughter is also
crayon.
2. I mean, look at my stream announcement, the choice of GIF that I did for that one. It's very telling. I didn't eat anything weird because of eating disorder, but I did use my teeth. What? The fuck, honey?
That's somehow almost worse. Somehow worse.
Well, there are things worse than that, even. Emily's younger brother still chews his toenails.
Ooh.
Aw, I'm sorry, honey. That's because I'm using up all the bandwidth down here.
Gosh, Nova, how dare.
How dare I stream on my night to stream?
True. You should have played Mogus Monday.
No.
What do you mean, no?
This is my night to stream. I choose what I stream. Yep, that's part of it. Also, Jesus Christ, the lag. It's the blizzard. tired and wanted to lay down. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. Oh, hello, Frigibacks. I think that's Frigibacks anyway, or is that...
That's Arctibacks.
Arctibacks, gotcha. Frigibacks is the first stage.
Correct.
I feel like their names are backwards, though. I was confused about the context there. What do you mean by it's going good?
The Canadian election is going good.
But the context of how? What does that mean? Liberals are coming into power. Gotcha.
So by all accounts, it's going good.
Yes. That means that Canada might be a safe place for us to go.
We can hope.
Yep. In today's U.S. political news, New York City declared itself to be basically a completely safe haven for trans people.
Awesome.
Trans citizens in New York City reserve the right to sue if they have moved to New York and are being persecuted for trying to change documents.
Oh. Oh yeah, New York.
Nowhere in New York City. Yep. You're closer to Canada now, yes.
I am close to Canada, this is true.
Nowhere close to the area of Canada you want to be,
Correct.
but you are close to Canada.
Mm-hmm.
Ouch. My back.
Not the back pain.
Well, I stretched and my back popped.
Oh, girly.
But it wasn't the good kind of pop.
Did a whole snap crackle, huh?
No. More along the lines of I did a whole...
A whole...
that.
Wow, very descriptive.
Yes, very descriptive. Makes the sound that it did.
Yeah, and I did not hear it.
I must have crisp turned on, because it's not detecting my voice when I'm making that sound. It hurts, though. Just be aware that it didn't snap and crackle. It sounded like it scraped instead.
Oh.
Indeed, it did become a transformer.
Transform.
Less like a click and more like a grind.
Ooh.
First 45 minutes of session written up. Only 5 more hours to write. Woo!
Yay!
Last time something clicked in me, I tore the muscles in my shoulder. Ouch. It wasn't a click for me. Like I said, it was more like a grinding. Ow. Hooray! It's my favorite song in the, Yep! Shiny!
Shiny bear.
Is Beartic pink?
No.
Well, we phased. Sad. It's cute, but it's phased.
Sure is.
It's a phase. But it's a very cute phase. Beartic is pink. No. No. It is not pink. Take a look again. That is very clearly purple.
Yep. That is very purple. It's very pretty purple.
Emily and Alex are in agreement that that is pink.
Well, Emily and Alex are both wrong.
On this screen, it does look pink. I'll give them that.
No, not really. It looks lavender.
No, I think they're actually right. That is definitely pink.
Still think you're both wrong.
Alright, I have an easy way to actually test this. Take me here. Nope, that's the wrong Pokemon. No, they're right. That is pink.
Don't know how you're seeing pink. And that is definitely purple.
Alright, Emily. It's time to actually find the proof
It's
that
the
this
lighting.
is pink.
It's the lighting. Look at its Gen 5 sprite especially. That is purple. It's just the lighting. It's desaturated. It is lavender. Actually, look at its home render too. That is definitely purple.
Okay.
So yeah, it's the lighting. Shiny Cubchoo is in fact purple. And Shiny Beartic, while we're on that thread, is literally just darker blue. Illegal. You can't use it. Sorry.
Alright, fine. In the box.
Shiny Beartic goes from icy off-white to packed ice blue.
In the box it goes. Phase.
Feels bad.
Emily will still be crocheting it. Because
Oh,
it
yeah,
is a
'cause
little
it's a shiny
cutie.
you got.
And it's a little
It's a shiny
cutie.
you got during the run. So that's the point. It's not even that they made it more pink, it's just that in Gen 6 it got desaturated so it doesn't look purple anymore.
Now we could also science this shit and pull it up on a color wheel. I drop it. Ah, yes, because that's the Cubchoo I ran into. Obviously. That's how you know exactly what color it is. If we eye drop it, we'll see if it's closer to pink or if it's closer to purple. Which likely it will be more close to purple.
Heck, the only reason it can even be considered pink in this context is because it got desaturated in Gen 6 and the lighting is weird.
To be fair, the lighting is weird everywhere in this game.
Yeah, true.
I'm waiting to see what Emily says. In the meantime, though, I am back to hunting Sneasel.
That was some good tea.
What kind of tea was it?
Right, it was black tea.
Gotcha.
Sweetened black tea.
You've chosen the wrong type of tea, girly. Because
Well, it's the
green
right type
tea
of
is the correct type.
Oh well.
Because green tea is a tea reducer.
You goober.
But I'm not even being a goober, I'm being serious. Emily can't hear anything. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
You must have gotten disconnected. Oh, yeah. Thank you